What to do when your world gets turned upside down. So the reason I'm picking this topic today is kind of what's going on in my world right now. So I had just got back from Colombia. Very hard to stay on track over there. I did my best. I didn't do too bad. And if you go back and watch what to do when you travel and you're on this type of plan, I kind of lay out all the steps. It's exactly what I follow when I go on vacation. It doesn't take my fun away. It doesn't debilitate me in any way. It really just helps me stay on track while I'm vacationing, and then when I get back, it's easier to just keep going in that forward momentum. So thanks, Angelo. Yeah, if you're watching this live, guys, hashtag live in the comments. If you're watching this after the fact, hashtag replay. But basically what happened was like 2 days after I got back from vacation, guys. So I don't know how many people actually know this, but I sold my gym here in Lincoln, Nebraska in January. My wife's family's from kind of the Atlanta, Georgia area. And so we decided now would be a good time to up and move and get away from the cold weather in Nebraska. And so that was the plan, and it still is the plan. However, when I got back, we weren't supposed to leave until like July 15th for a number of reasons. Well, really just one reason. We have to close on the house early here. We got the house sold. We got to close on it, and then we got to close on the house early over there. So literally just, I think it was Thursday or Friday, we found out that we have to do it earlier than expected because I get the VA loan. So basically I can only have one loan at a time out with those. So I have to close here and then go put that VA loan in the house in Georgia. So to make a long story short, we weren't planning to move for like 2 or 3 weeks, and now we're basically going to be out of this house by Monday next week. So literally have a week to move all our stuff. Okay. So it's just kind of crazy. We're a little bit stressed out about it. It wasn't expected at all. We feel bad because like our family and friends aren't really going to be able to see us much before we go. And my birthday is June 30th. We got the 4th of July. Like, we were planning to be around for all of that, and now we're not. But I'm a true believer in, change is the only thing constant in life. And life is always going to throw things at you. So if you feel like you always just want the same things all the time, like, that's not how life works. Life is always going to throw things at you. So what to do when things, turn upside down for you and you have unexpected challenges. So first and foremost, you guys just need to understand that, like, if something crazy happens, it's not forever. And more than likely, it's not going to impact your life as much as you think. Okay. And this is, maybe counterintuitive to what you think. Like, even if a loved one dies, like, and God forbid that happens to anybody here, but like, as long as it's not like somebody in your immediate family, like, that's going to suck really bad. But after a few weeks, like, you got to kind of get back to your normal life and get back to it, right? So if you have that mind frame going in, like, this freaking sucks right now, and it's changing things, just know that that's not forever, okay? That's going to be something that is going to be with you for a couple weeks, maybe even a month. And then after that, like, you really got to focus on, like, getting back to your normal life, okay? Because honing in on one thing for a year, like, that ain't gonna serve you, right? And making the excuse of like, well, this happened to me. So like, I get on the phone with people all the time, like, somebody passed away or something happened in my life and it just threw me off. And then 3 years later, here I am talking to you, Matt. And it's like, man, that stuff's gonna happen. Like, life is gonna do that to you. But like, at the end of the day, your goals are still your goals. You're not going to not want your goals after this. And I get it. It's hard. It's an emotional roller coaster, right? And that's where stoicism really comes into play. Like, being able to stand in the rain and not have any kind of let it affect you, right? Okay. And that's a hard practice. It's just like yoga too, but meditation, like, you're never going to be 100% good at meditation. Like, it's a daily practice that you have to really get good at. Okay. So basically for me, it's like, and my wife's the same way. Like, we know we can't control what we can't control, right? So we're going to control what we can control, okay? And that's everything that we do with our family and our kids, right? So we got to pack up. We got to move our shit. It's got to be a lot quicker, right? There's going to be basically 2 days on the road where food's going to be a lot tougher. I'm not going to be able to exercise. I got to find a new gym right away because, I'm planning on building out a home gym, but like that ain't going to be ready right away. So like all these little things I already have premeditated in my head, okay? And this is what a high performer does as opposed to a non-high performer, okay? A non-high performer is going to go, fuck, we're moving. Everything's to shit. I'm not, I'll pick back up when things get back to normal, right? Like nothing's ever going to be normal. Like if the pandemic didn't teach you that, I don't know what's going to. Like, and just because things are opening back up, guys, like we're not going back to normal, right? Now they're saying there's other variants of the coronavirus and all this crap that you can't control, right? But what you can control is this and this, mind and body, right? And the way you perceive things and the way that you react to things, okay? So being proactive instead of reactive. We're being proactive in the fact that we have to move thousands of miles in the next 7 days, right? We're getting our ducks in a row. I told my wife, I'm like, we might have a few bad days where can't control what we eat. We might have to just pick something up. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get into Georgia. I'm going to have some establishment. I'm going to make sure that I'm still locked in, guys, because I still got goals for myself. You guys still have goals. Like, that's never going away. So, like, trying to offset your goals is not going to be something that serves you. And especially, like, just stopping or pausing or whatever you think you're going to do during this hard time, like, that's gonna be a lot longer than you think it is. Like, I see it all the time, okay? And you're still gonna want your goals. You're still gonna want to do what you want to do, right? So like, instead of being upset a year down the road, like, shit, I should have just stuck with it. Especially some of you guys that's made progress and developed some habits and some routines, and like getting out of that for more than like a couple of days, like that's gonna be detrimental to your health, to your mindset, to your family, to everything, guys, because it all starts with you, right? And if you let yourself have those excuses, if you let yourself go off of what you were dialed in at and what your laser vision was, you're only going to have yourself to blame, and you're going to be mad at yourself later. So why have that resentment for yourself later when you could just say, okay, these next 2 days are going to suck. It's probably not going to go as great as I hoped. However, after that, I'm going to be good to go, okay? And just telling yourself that and having that positive conversation with yourself, okay? Like, we all go through it, guys. Nobody's immune to that shit, right? But it's how you react to it, okay? That's what makes high performers high performance and what makes mediocre people, okay? Everybody's watching this, everybody in this group, I want you to become a high performer. Some of you guys are already high performers. You don't even know it, okay? And some of you maybe own that. Hey, I'm a high performer. I don't do that shit, right? I think that's how everybody should have their attitude, is like, I'm a high performer. Like, you have the ultimate level of respect for yourself. You think about that one person that you're like, man, I wish I could be like that person. And you start looking at yourself like you already are that person. You envision yourself as that person. You envision yourself with everything that you want, everything that you need, all the accomplishments that you wanted in life. And you step into that role right now. You don't wait to, I got to do this before I can be that. No, you are that person. You create that person, okay? And that's not an overnight thing. But the more you think like that, the better off you're going to be. So, be a high performer, guys. Hope this message finds you well. Hope all the fathers in the group had a great Father's Day. All the mothers that are doing both, big props to you guys. Reach out to me if you need anything. Let's get it on, guys. The goals don't go away. The passion's still there. Stay with it. We'll see you later.